Hi everyone, welcome to our presentation on the 2023 FEEA Scholarship Program. FEEA is the Federal Employee Education and Assistance Fund, a national charity that's been around for over 35 years with a mission to serve federal employees. In addition to the Merit Scholarship Program, FEEA's Fed-focused services include emergency hardship loans, disaster relief grants, free online academic tutoring, and Fed Life Hacks, an informational program for federal employees that offers advice and resources. For more information about our programs and eligibility requirements, visit us at FEEA.org. FEEA champions the pursuit of higher education by putting college in reach for federal employees and their families. That's why we've awarded nearly 11,000 merit scholarships since our founding, recognizing students' outstanding academic achievement and community engagement. FEEA scholarships are funded through many generous donors. These include individuals who give directly through our website or pledge through the combined federal campaign. Our donors also include many businesses, unions, and associations, for example, FedPoint, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Federal Employee Programs, and GEHA. All generously sponsor many of our scholarships each and every year. Scholarships are between $1,000 and $7,500 and can be used for tuition and required academic fees at any accredited college or university. Checks are made out directly to the college or university and mailed to the students at home. Scholarships are not renewable, but winners can apply every year. They still meet the eligibility requirements. Eligible applicants are federal employees, including postal employees, as long as they are full or part-time permanent civilian employees, along with their children, stepchildren, legal dependents, and spouses. Children applying must be under the age of 25 and must still be considered dependent on the parent's tax return. For NARF members, PMA members, and AFGE members, as sponsors, their children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren are eligible to apply. Applicants with a NARF sponsor must be high school seniors only, applying for support for their freshman year of college. Continuing with eligibility, federal employees, either applying themselves or sponsoring an applicant, must be employed with the federal government for at least 3 years as of the application deadline. All applicants must have at least a 3.0 cumulative unweighted grade point average. Please do not round up your GPA. If you do not have at least a 3.0, you are not eligible to apply. Federal employee applicants may be enrolled as a part-time student. All other applicants must be enrolled or planning to enroll as a full-time student. FEEA uses a common application, which means even though we have different partners and membership associations, everyone applying will be using the same application and have the same deadline. You can access the application at FEEA.org/scholarships, where you'll find detailed step-by-step scholarship instructions with some of the same information you'll find in this webinar. The individual enrolling as a student who is applying for the scholarship must be the one to both set up the account and complete the scholarship application. The applicant must complete the entire process themselves, so if you are sponsoring an applicant, you cannot set up the account for them and then have them complete the application, as you risk disqualifying the applicant. The application is divided into 6 sections, which you'll see in these next 2 slides. For those who have applied in the past, please note that we are using a new scholarship platform, so the application may look different and some of the instructions have changed. You do not need to complete the application in one sitting. You can start it, save it, and come back at a later time. If you forget your password, you can reset it. You may make changes or edits to your application as needed before submitting your application. Be sure to hit Save Changes each time you make a change. Once submitted, your application will be locked and changes are no longer allowed. You may only submit one application. After the pre-qualifying questions, the application will prompt you for information about you or your sponsor. As a reminder, if you are a federal employee applying for yourself, you are your own sponsor. All other applicants must have a sponsor who is a current federal employee or a NARF member. If you or your sponsor are a member of one of the membership associations or unions listed in the application, please check all groups that apply to you. Depending on what you choose, other boxes might pop up for you to enter membership numbers or additional details. Be sure to complete all required and prompted questions. If you're not sure about a membership number or region number, check in with the organization to ensure the accuracy of all the information provided. Please note, FEEA will verify all memberships to ensure members are current and in good standing. And while we do not require an official transcript, it is your responsibility to ensure fall 2022 grades are included. High school students and college freshmen will have to upload documents in two places, both your fall report card grades as one file upload and your complete transcript in the next upload section. All students will upload a transcript following the instructions in the application, which is based on your current status. The file should be a PDF and ensure the transcript is not password protected. Every year we have to disqualify applicants whose applications look great, but they don't include their fall grades. Finally, before submitting your PDF application, please redact personal identifying information such as your social security number, your birth date, and address from your transcript. We ask you for 3 numbered lists, one for community engagement, one for extracurricular activities, and one for awards. You only need to go back as far as 5 years, no more. Start with what you believe to be the most important activities first, then continue the list in descending order of significance. You'll want to provide details on what you did, your role, and for how long. In addition, please spell out any acronyms as reviewers might not be familiar with an organization. Don't forget to include any work or internships, those are important as well. Secondly, we ask for a 500-word essay answering the specific question on the application. Our application platform does not have formatting options within the box for the essay, so make sure your grammar, punctuation, and spacing are all correct. Take the time to develop an essay that is clear, compelling, thoroughly answers the question, and gives both fact and opinion. If you only write a couple of sentences or have several grammatical mistakes, chances are your application will not be considered. The most important piece of advice for writing your scholarship essay is to not wait until the last minute. Take the time to put together a compelling essay and run it through several revisions with a proofreader. If you need assistance with starting your essay or proofreading your work, there are a number of resources available at your disposal. FEEA has a number of Fed Life Hack stories with resources to aid in writing scholarship essays. You can check in with a teacher at school, with your college counseling office, writing center, or National Honor Society volunteers. Additionally, FEEA offers free online tutoring to eligible families through tutor.com, which includes essay writing assistance and proofreading. Please note we check all candidates' work for plagiarism, so make sure the work is all yours. The final section of the application is where we collect demographic data. The volunteer selection committee members who review applications do not have access to this information. This information is only used to review recruitment efforts to ensure we are reaching a diverse group of candidates. As a reminder, here are our common reasons for applications to be disqualified. We need a transcript from everyone, regardless of your student status. Follow the directions in the application based on your student status for uploading your transcript and fall grades. Make sure all your attachments are saved and uploaded as PDFs. If the attachments can't be opened or we can't read it for any other reason, your application will be disqualified. Make sure all your writing is yours and original. We check for plagiarism. Check our Fed Life Hacks section for articles on crafting essays and avoiding accidental plagiarism. Lastly, make sure to submit your application once complete. If you don't click the Submit button, your application will not be considered. Once you click Submit, you will no longer have access to edit your application, so make sure it is complete. We have a diverse selection committee with over 200 members. Multiple committee members review each application, looking at the record of academic and personal achievement, community service and extracurricular activities, earned awards, and the quality of writing throughout the application. We will let you know the results of your application by August 2023. If you are selected as a winner, you will receive a package in the mail with paperwork that needs to be signed and returned before your check is mailed. The check is made out to your university and mailed to you at home. If you are not selected as a winner, you will be notified through the email address used in your application. For all applicants, make sure you use a personal email address in your application that you will still have in the summer. For example, if you have a high school email address, that's not the one to use because you will have graduated and no longer have access to it. We will only provide information and notification to the student. We are unable to provide information or details if parents or grandparents call or email to inquire about the results. The deadline is March 16th, 2023 at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. The system will automatically shut down at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and you will no longer have access to your application. Please do not wait until the last minute to complete and submit your application, as we cannot provide extensions for any reason. If you have any questions that have not been answered, feel free to reach out to us at scholarships@feea.org, and we'll be happy to help. Best of luck to all of you, and we look forward to reading your applications.